I received a message today from a hockey mom in Winnipeg, Manitoba, which is where I'm from. Her daughter is 7 years old and playing hockey growing up, and she sent me a message. I'm just going to read it out to you. Hi there. My daughter is 7. She's been a hockey player for 4 years. She's conflicted right now as the girls in her class are in dance. She's mostly friends with the boys because they're all on her team. She gets invited to their birthday parties and not to the girls. The only role model she has for hockey is her dad, who played for Team Canada. It would be absolutely amazing if you could send her some inspiration, as I see you are a female professional hockey player. She is really good, especially in a world of boys. That's amazing to hear. She has real potential, but the girls are being mean to her in class, and that's taking away her hockey passion. I really think it would help her to get a message from a female hockey player. Zach Boychuk was nice enough to send her a message, but all she said afterwards was, quote, "See, he's a boy," end quote. The girls in my class say hockey is for boys. It's breaking my heart. Would really appreciate it so much to hear from you. I'm gonna continue reading the message here. She has a tournament this weekend, and I showed her your Instagram, and she said, quote, "Wow, she's so pretty, like a cover girl, and she plays hockey," end quote. Thank you very much. The girls at school play cover girl at recess and leave her out because she's a hockey player and because she's friends with all the boys. I think that I mentioned how she gets invited to all the boys' birthday parties and not really to any of the girls' birthday parties or their sleepovers. And it's breaking my heart. She has serious potential in hockey, and I feel like with a positive female role model, in brackets, hockey player, it would make the world of difference. Smiley face. Okay, so there's a couple things that I want to say. First of all, I just want to say thanks for reaching out to me. I think that's just amazing that you've found me and we were able to connect, because I really think that I can bring your daughter some comfort in my own experiences. First of all, I just want to say, I definitely said first of all already, but second of all, it's okay to be different. Playing hockey is a really special part of who your daughter is. When I was growing up, there were not many girls playing hockey. I can't remember having a female teammate. It was just me and the guys. That's kind of the reality of growing up right now as a female playing hockey. You get older, you transition into playing with girls. I made the switch from boys hockey at 12 or 13 years old. So it's just really great for development. She's able to play at that level. That's amazing. You mentioned that your daughter's friends are all in dance and she's the only one in hockey. I mean, that's like anything in life. If you're going against the grain, it's gonna feel a little awkward. And that's natural, and that's totally normal. I think the important thing about that is to look at it in a positive way. Hockey is something that sets her apart from kind of everyone in her life right now, and that's something really unique and really special, and she should embrace that. Also, just in regards to other girls being mean to her because of it, they might not understand it now, and some of them may not understand it even in the future, but I think one day some of them, and if not many of them, will really admire her special talent, and that's only going to come with time, and maybe it won't. So the important thing is that she's pursuing her passion, and to me, I think that's really beautiful. I'm so flattered that she thinks that I'm cover girl material. But I think, to me, when I was reading your message, I think it's really cool, and I actually really admire your daughter for sticking with hockey because she loves it, not because no one's doing it, so maybe I shouldn't do it. She still wants to do it, and she still wants to stick with it. And I think that's important for anything in life. If you want something, you go after it. It doesn't matter what other people are doing, because ultimately you're the one living your life. as far as being a cover girl and people playing cover girl at recess, the main thing to remember is that, you know, beauty on the outside is very one-dimensional, and what's actually so beautiful about your daughter is that she's passionate, and I think that her passion and hockey is what makes her beautiful. Her in hockey equipment, that's her cover girl shot. All the kids that you're talking about at recess that are maybe being mean to her, she's having a hard time, your daughter's looking beyond recess, which is actually amazing. She has a focus, and she's not one of those girls at recess bringing other kids down. She's excited and looking to the future. That in itself is really special. I think that's the key thing. Like, yeah, she may feel like the odd one out because she is, and that's okay. And that's actually, if anything, she should be empowered about that, because she's unique and she's her own person. She's paving her own path that will ultimately pay off in the long run. I mean, imagine if she were to quit, go into something she's less passionate about, just because that's what everyone else is doing. Like, years from now, she's not going to be as happy. And I want to tell her that that's only temporary. Like, that's going to go away. I mean, eventually she's going to be playing women's hockey, and she's going to have a group of teammates that all went through the same things. I think back, and I actually bonded with all my teammates. I remember playing in East End Arena, and it has the smallest janitorial closet ever. And that's where I got dressed before every game when we played there when I was 10 years old. Everyone would all be in the change room, all the guys, and then I was in the small janitorial closet changing. And so you bond with your girlfriends about that kind of stuff. Right now, you might feel like you're the only girl on the team and the only one doing it, but you're not. There's other girls on other boys' teams doing it, and there's other girls playing hockey, but they're just taking a different path than you. So eventually, you're gonna end up with these like-minded individuals. You'll have all these experiences to share. Like, it's really worth it for skill development and to be the best hockey player you can. You should play boys for as long as you can. When you do make that switch to girls, that's gonna be like your friend group and your teammates, and those friendships last forever. So it's okay that you feel alone right now. It's not gonna be like that forever. I know that you can do it. Keep following your dreams. Stick to your guns. Stick to your passion. Live your life and be happy. Thanks so much for reaching out to me. So glad that I got a chance to talk with you guys and connect in this way. I hope that it helps your daughter, and I just want her to remember that her passion and her motivation to keep playing hockey is really what makes her beautiful, and I think that she's a cover girl in my eyes.